my hair maniacs? This is the hair maniac leader, Harry Flynn here, and I'm doing a watch-along party for OSW, the 7th annual Golden Noggers Awards. And by the way, I'm nominated for one, and I hope I win, but if I don't, I congratulate the winner. But I hope everyone's having a good time, having a good Sunday, you know. So how are you guys? Waiting for this to come on, you know. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. Just checking my Twitter, you know. Okay. 3 more minutes. Did I just heard myself? Did I just said 3 minutes? I'm doing my video, guys. Bye, Wham. I'm gonna work. Love you more, Wham. Let me play with some extras on this lady. MVP versus Randy Orton right now. RKO. Boom. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Boom. Look at that MVP. He's a good blue chipper, the MVP. Oh yeah, by the way, I hope you guys enjoyed my booking video yesterday. Um, I had fun doing it. Now I'm happy I finished the trilogy. It's premiering in 60 seconds. Boom! MVP. Randall Keefe. Oh, Burn. It's going up for another boot. No, wait. RKO. 1, 2, 3. Randy went. Hey, party over here. Too legit to quit. Too legit to quit. Who's the star? No. It's my award show nomination. I don't think I ever. Oh yeah, by what? Well, I got an award once before actually. Like at school they had I got most interesting turkey because I had like a hand turkey and yeah, I found that the other day actually. So, Coliseum. If I don't win this, it'll be what a pittance. What If I don't win this, I'll type in "what a pittance" in the chat and pin it. Premiere will begin shortly. Ooh, ooh la la. Now I gotta wait another 2 minutes, so just gonna mute it. I don't want to hear this. Step in. Come on, come on. You know my one complaint about this? How come like they can't like replace the last 2 minutes, but the countdown there? We're just saying. I'm gonna when it hits 10, I'm gonna count it like the Royal Rumble. Watch. By God, who's gonna enter the Royal Rumble next? You know, I bet $100 there's probably another blue chipper. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Noggers! It's the bot that's made of gold. Now do what you're told. 7 to 1. Do not fear. Who can dethrone me? I turned into Vince. Chant his name and his I forgot the song now, but chant his name and his highness will appear. Whoa.
No.
Started giving out mid-sentence.
Let's dance, guys. It was acceptable at the time.
Hello and welcome to the 7th Golden Nogger King Size Award Show.
Yeah!
It's Foxy Stout. You may remember me from such films as Ruby Magic, Behind the Smell, The Wanko Kanu in Teenager, and I, Foxy, we need to talk about Tatanka. There's been more than 175,000 votes this year.
Wow.
Whoa. Helped by Jay's nomination compilation on YouTube and Mrs. B1's voting live on Twitch.
I love that thing, that's great. And it's like 3.5 hours deep into your Twitch stream, so she's supposed to comment on all of it.
And now, Steve, you say, what about the rules?
What about the rules?
Rules for the show. We've a staggering 19 categories, including 7 new ones for funsies. Nominations are from the numbered OSW episodes from 2019 to 2020, a whopping 20 of them.
Fucking hell. Good years, lads.
Including the Becky Lynch trilogy, Marine 6, Rumble 2019, WrestleMania 35.
Fantastic.
Also Exposed, Fighting with My Family, and SummerSlam 93 to WrestleMania 11. Nogger Film Reviews, OSW playlist, and other videos now have their own category. If you win an award, you cannot be nominated next year. If you win the same award 3 times, the category will be renamed after you. Cunt Hogan is the only 3-time winner of an award, and that's for Cunt of the Year, and thus
It's the name.
and thus it's now the Cunt Hogan Award.
Ooh, are there anyone on?
Scott Steiner and Tess both have 2 Lady Magoo awards. Joining me for the show, freshly rolled out of his garbage can, the Hodor with the odor.
Hey! What's the crack, lads? How are you doing?
Good.
Great,
Excited.
great to be fucking back. I've missed recording. This is going to be amazing.
And to recap our past year, the man with a mic in one hand and his Mickey in the other, it's Jerry.
Solid burial there.
Yeah.
Give me that shovel, sir. How you say, wonderful intro?
You,
Ah.
thank you for writing it.
Okay. Smashing tape. Man, great to be back. Holy shit.
2021.
It's been a while. It's been so long since we last recorded. And we couldn't even meet up to do like a Christmas show, like a proper themed Christmas show. Didn't even get to do my crap Christmas jokes either. It's like, why did Santa quit speed dating? Because he pulled a pranker. No. What you call Bob Backlund in the Santa suit? Christmas quacker. Shut up, Steve.
Oh, yeah, dude.
What do you call a French guy walking on the beach? Shit. Tito.
I don't know.
There you go.
What do you call a Spanish man sitting on the grass? Gracias.
There you go. And that's the quality you missed out.
Zero.
Very good. Ooh, before we start the show, I've got a couple of stats for OSW since the last time we did the Golden Noggers. Oh, so 2 years. Yeah, 2019 and 2020. At that point, January 1st, 2019, our latest episode was All Aboard the Let's Express, the Christmas episode. And people really like Christmas episodes. It's really good. I love that we have them out. It's like, here you go. And they do really well. I thought everyone just sawed off and busy. And it's like, no, it's actually, if you release them at 8 p.m., everyone's kind of settled for the night. Already, yeah. So, YouTube subscribers gained over a quarter of our fan base. Wow. Up 42,000 to 164.
Nice.
YouTube views over 29 million
Ooh.
2 years. Well, that's awesome. Fucking insane. With a watch time of over 12 million hours. That's nuts. 12 million hours. Wow. Up a staggering 156% over the previous 2 years. That was at 7.7 million. And that's without the help of lesbian pull-up. Because that got age gated in 2019. And so, like, as soon as YouTube said, oh, you can't do it, and then, it just dies. Is that just age gated because of that word? Yes. There's a list of words that you can't use. YouTube pretends to be open-minded, but if you put lesbian anything, LGBT anything, gay anything, no. It's weird because you would think that like, shut you down. People in that community should be shown more so it can be like normalized. Exactly. Yeah. Ooh, this is a good one. Male to female ratio. What do you think? What percentage women?
97% men, 3% women.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to go for the magic number of 8% women. Bang on, Stephen. 8% women. Down 2%. Oh, wow. There's no lesbians. Age range 39% are 25 to 34, as expected. 29% in the older age bracket of 35 to 44, and 21% skew younger at 18 to 24. Well, you can definitely tell our fan base are like late 20s, 30s, because whenever Bull McCann comes in, everyone's like, oh, bit of that. Everyone's got the horn for Bull McCann. Just got the horn for the bull. Oh, there you go. Okay, just overall trends for OSW in the channel. Of course, big thing was lockdown hit, coronavirus hit. March 2020, world kind of shut down, and so we decided to make all of our future Nogger youth videos for free, bring them out publicly, and also kind of stagger them out and have the old ones as well. So we just release like over 50 videos in 2020.
It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You fucking smashed it, Jim.
Oh, that's credit. Thank you, sir.
I mean, any year that for
Bill and Ted, excellent journey.
a little bit better, that's fucking amazing.
Part of our Nogger youth reviews. So for the mainline wrestling reviews, there'll be three of us. This week very limited time. It's got a job. So the Nogger youth reviews will be a main one. Our jobs are with Nogger, and I'll do playlist videos because I'm a fucking weirdo that wants to talk about horror films that no one watches. Suspiria.
I have you know, everyone watches Suspirion.
My opinion. Okay, Nogger youth films kicked into high gear during the pandemic with Bill Ted 2, Biodome, Troll 2, Battle Royale.
Yeah,
Which I think is some of our best stuff.
Biodome, man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've watched them all, of course. Battle Royale, touchy subject. That was my movie idea. Stolen. I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
I love you. I'm doing my video right now.
I know you were asking a question. So that because when you're a kid and I want to make movies,
Thank you for a thumbs up, guys.
say that's a stupid idea. No one here talking. And that's my
I would
idea.
never say that.
Well, of course.
I just think it does.
And I was like, oh, that would be interesting. Group of kids. Now, it's not a B for beat. My idea was that, but it was group of kids sent onto an island, lost from something. And then whatever it was, 2-3 years later, it's like, have you heard of this? I was working at Project at the time. Have you heard of this movie? Oh, okay, I'll go watch it. It's like, that's what we motherfuckers.
When you thought about were you like in secondary school, like I could kill all these punks.
No, but when you're a kid and you think of it, well, right? It has to be like guns and action and explosions. And, that was my arty version of an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
OSW playlist 20 episodes. Finished season 1 with Faith and Creating the Mania. That's that book really probably stop.
Oh my god, the one that I fucking smashed out. Yeah.
13
It was a bad book. Thanks for the copy though.
Same breath. 13 videos in season 2 and 6 in season 3. 2020 lockdown. That's a year that kind of 3 shows gestated into their own episodes. Tip to toe with Survivor Series Showdown and 15 minutes long, and then Match to WrestleMania 10 was our first fully fledged one. Just want to thank the editors because we had more videos and for varied things that brought in more editors aboard. So, like Chris Reload That Save, awesome dude, he's our main man. Jeff Cerberus, and he does usually the retrospectives and also the Nogger youth films. Also, Zach Ware of TapOutCorner.com, he's awesome. Chris Nyes, Mr. Nice Guy, he's awesome. He's a very nice dude. And Kieran McNamara, he will be up for an award later. And Ryan Castle, who's actually an editor for WWE and NFL.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you're really talented. He's like the fastest editor now. It's holy shit. I also want to thank the artists and animators, but we've actually created new awards to hot dog about them. And thanks to Grang, Dark Tone, and V1 for helping compile the nominations.
Yeah, fucking Granger and Dark Tone as well.
Awesome, guys. Also, it was the year, man, you fucking really stepped up your game with Twitch.
Yeah, I've been playing many great games. Lately, I've been trying to work my way up through the history of wrestling games. I played WWF Raw on the Super NES. It's shit. It's aged incredibly badly. I played some N64 games, currently working through WCW and WO Revenge, which is amazing. SmackDown 1 and 2 took Mo to the top of the mountain. Put all of the belts on him, and WWF Warzone and created Jimmy Del Rey. Took him to the top of the mountain. Loads of fun. Great crack. I can't wait to play more. Twitch.tv/OSW review.
With all of our hot dogging
and thanks to OOC, of course, for all his original content in 2020.
With your Battle Royale with cheese. Your book reviews are great.
Yeah.
I fucking love
So
them.
let's not forget, putting in the hard graft. Might be easy for you two lads, but I'm here day in, day out, working my bollocks for OSW. You know that.
Grindy.
Quick
Showed
love
up
and squeeze,
Christmas
squeezy.
Day and everything.
Exactly. Nobody was here, but I was here. No, that was it. I didn't want to dwell on it. I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew I put in a lot of work for OSW last year. A lot of work.
He's got the Santa Claus deal. The Brock Lesnar money. I did enjoy your latest book review with Justin Roberts.
Yeah, I watched it last night. Yeah, very enjoyable. Well, I mean very enjoyable. I don't mean like it was great.
I love hearing myself.
I mean it was nice hearing both of you two talk about me talking about the book.
Everyone's favorite line was something you said to wrestlers can have one chapter dedicated to their life before they signed in the
What chapter?
Did you know that Justin Roberts actually has an audiobook?
Just when you thought, what else could this guy do that we don't need? You go, and every time he'll raise that bar.
Even better, he is to take Justin because he'll mess up and he just left it in. He'll just read the passage again. Wow. He's got to pan it out a bit,
Best episode. Your nominees are.
Oh, everyone, break out your Golden Nugger guide here. So, open your PDF there. So,
I have a John Cena eyes.
Episode spanning Marine 6 to WrestleMania 11. Last year's winner, Fatal Deviation. Yes. If you could give us your pick and who you think will win. So, pick and prediction.
So, you know what, I was looking through this list, I was like, where's Lex Express? Where's Lex Express? Oh, it was the previous.
Yeah, that was December.
That was, and that was my vote for the last Golden Noggers, if I remember right. This time, SummerSlam 93, our best episode in the last 2 years. Also a shout out for Survivor Series 94, but SummerSlam 93 for me. And the winner, you could go WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania 11 are potentials, but it's going to be King of the Ring 1994, unfortunately.
Why is that?
Art O'Donnell.
You look. My personal favorite episode of this arc is Survivor Series 93. Oh. That's the Hart family versus Shawn and the Knights. And that is also the show where the Mo love kicked off as well, because we had Mo dressed up as Doink. But I'm with Steve. I think the fans are going to choose King of the Ring because of Art. Oh, okay. Yeah. My favorite, Marine 6. I love it because we spent a third of the review just hot dogging. You get a kind of OSW on holiday. Because it's a great episode. When we went to Orlando, we got the Rodney the Piper story. So we got a good amount of mileage out of Marine 6. Yeah, I think Steve played a fucking stormer in that show. A lot of quote of the years in there. A lot of quote of the years, man. You with Sean, Oscar Buzz, and hey, I'm just trying to make the best movie that I can. That wouldn't be hard. So that was great. Stop setting me up. By the way, our friend Ben Jock, the producer, and also I was going to say James Gunn, something Gunn. I don't know, the director and the director. Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
They sent us a copy of Marine 3 or Blu-ray and they signed it on the inside. And the only feedback that I got, because of course they watched the review of it, the director, his only feedback was 4 out of 10. We gave him a DVD and not one set. And then Ben was like, actually, the great things probably out of 7. 7's about as good as you get, so it's pretty good. I think we all kind of took the point of view at 5 being average. This is clearly below average.
Yeah, which is okay.
Yeah. But we all liked it.
Yeah, it was well reviewed.
People need to learn to listen to the words, not just look at the number at the end. You know what I mean? Because otherwise you're just a fan giving out IGN.
IGN. I get all my reviews from IGN now.
My pick is Marine 6. But I think Rumble 95 will win because it's a Rumble. Everyone loves the Royal Rumble, and it's also the most recent Rumble we've done.
Okay. Number 3.
Exposed. Oh.
Ooh.
The secret of science. 9.1%.
Number 2.
King of the Ring 94.
Oh, excellent.
With 17.7%. And number 1, WrestleMania 10.
Woo!
But again, that's like when WrestleMania X7 won. It's because everyone loves X7. I mean, the review is still really good, but in this case, not our best review of the last 2 years, but it's...
So you think people are judging it based on quality of the show?
Yeah, there's always going to be an element of it.
Yeah, it's weird because neither of us picked it for either our choice or the fans' choice. So yeah, that kind of came out of left field.
I'm surprised, like, because I think we did a good job talking about Brett and Owen and the ladder match and stuff, but they're not funny, you know. I wouldn't be sucked into always looking.
And
I don't know. Wooden Spoon and the one with the least amount of votes was OSW 90 Sunday Night Slam. I was like, bit of a fix there, because that includes the Police Squad Best Joke segment, which is one of my favourite 5 minutes of OSW. The King and Vince, their phone-in segment.
Yeah.
Ravens Inside the WWF. I enjoyed that a lot as well.
Oh, I didn't enjoy watching it, but you know, I enjoyed watching the review.
Yeah. I was thinking, man, so if this is the least best, then we're doing
OSW got me into watching Naked Gun Police Squad.
Everywhere I look, something fires me. Best intro.
Boost intro and you're nominated.
It's up here again. Its own category. Last night it was V1 versus Subway.
Easy one.
Steve, can you just read the nominations?
We have OS Dub Beefy Rap Wave, SummerSlam Alpha 2, Mark Tremonti.
Oh, hearing you, Mark 8. You're going,
OSW Royal Rumble on the SNES.
I love that one because it builds up importance to the arc. So it's like Skinny Knacker, Duckers, Bruce Hart, Lex Luger.
Yeah. Two Takers Spider Me.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, really good.
Spider Brett.
Oh,
Ooh, IRS.
did you know that was an actual
I
animation?
thought that was from The Simpsons because I stopped watching The Simpsons a long time ago. So I didn't know that was custom to the show.
Lewis the Relinquished did that one. Oh, he's so clever as an artist animator because he was like, okay, so you want IRS as The Simpsons? Do you want it as season 1 to 3, or do you want the film Roman, or do you want modern Simpsons? That's clean.
Wow.
Because they draw the difference with the glasses and the eyes. You know what I mean? Yeah, he has a lot of fucking great stuff.
That's impressive. Sonic the Hedgehog.
As soon as I finished the IRS one, I was like, do another one, please.
WrestleMania 11 Exploding Coach.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of all of the coach animations, just like conglomerate them into one. Is that a word?
Yes.
Is that a correct word?
Maybe.
No.
And WrestleMania 11 Space Intro. It's gorgeous.
Oh. So, what is your pick and prediction, sir?
For pick, I've gone the OSW Beefy Rap.
Ooh.
Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, well
I'm
done.
not a fan of rap.
It's weird because it depends on your musical taste whether you love it.
I also don't like rap, but I love it.
Is that because he's talking about you specifically?
Well, that's helps.
Yeah, you talk about OSW, you know, like you definitely get a bit more leeway there.
Oh, Beefy's such a lovely dude, isn't he?
So great, well done, very good. And I think it's a tough one to call. I'm going to go with Exploding Coach for the win.
Oh, well, okay. By the way, that was born out of, I think you rated Adam Odom, his Twitch stream, and he'd actually be animating the OSW intros on his Twitch.
Yeah.
So fans were in there and we just started spitballing what you could do with it, and it was like, awesome. The OSW coach, obviously, I want kind of nighttime blitzing down when we actually hit the stadium, because the rest of the coaches were starting from far away in the hills, and then we go down into the woods, and then it was into the beach setting for Royal Rumble, and then we end in the glitz glamour at WrestleMania. So that's supposed to be the story here. Anyway, so it's the last one. What if it was on fire? The Lexus Press would be on fire.
Coughing and
Yeah,
spluttering.
yeah. And you make it explode. And so people ask, where's Lex? The coach exploded. Where was Lex? Oh, he's dead.
Next friend with his push.
And I just mentioned that also where everybody else. Tremonti would have been higher by this. You know, he doesn't know us. I still Pops, obviously, but he has no idea what.
I'm pretty sure he could do that.
of all the
And that's it.
I think these are all amazing. SummerSlam's great, and Sonic was great. WrestleMania 11 Space intro is gorgeous. I personally love Beefy Rap. I think it's a great rap. I think the animation is awesome. But I think the fans are going to go for Spider Breath.
Okay. My favorite is SummerSlam Alpha 2. Holy shit. It looks made like a piece of art that Donald Kirby did. And then Gordon Price animated it and put it like a intro. And it's like, fucking hell. And I got the duty announcer bit. I was like, can I hot dog? Is that too hot dog? I'm going to do it anyway. Shit. And my guess is Spider Breath, just because I got hockeyed out of it in the nicest way. But holy shit, this intro, Spider Breath.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Like, it's, I think, one of the only things that I saw that always someone uploaded it into what's this meme or whatever. So if it's that level, then I think it's going to win. So, number 3, 14.3%. It's the Beefy Rap.
Ah,
At 15%. Let's Express Coach exploding.
boom.
Teams with a whopping 20.6%. Number 1. It's Spider Breath.
Spider Breath. Spider Breath.
Spider Breath, Spider Breath, Spider Breath.
The Spider Breath had 6 different songs before. Obviously, 6-1 was the one that went out. Our bra, Rob Lee, lovely dude. He did like a more 60s camp affair. And well, the first one was like a jazz, and then he did a more kind of 60s, which would have helped for the 2 takers, because that's the kind of 60s Spider Man, because the artwork is more 90s Spider Man. So for the longest time, I just asked Matt Moss, hey, can I have your mediocre Spider? Matt, give me that. And then Carly Wood does a lot of amazing music for us, like the Metal Gear intro. So he did his version, and obviously to take Jenkins in again. to change it 2% for anything, and they're all different races. Play, here's this place.
Good.
Spider Breath.
Spider Breath. Yeah. Here comes the Harry. I like this. I like this one too. Spider Breath.
Great work, guys.
It's amazing.
Wooden Spoon Award for least picks was Other. Low on the Mission. That was episode 96. It just opens with an on the mission rap.
His name is Mo when his name's not Joe.
That tells us nothing. That tells us what he's not. Joe.
Joe.
Let's start with.
Yes, a new award here. It's mostly a cheap excuse to hot dog about all the incredible artists we work with. Oh, do you want a music montage to start it? Need to snap.
Coliseum. Yakazuma.
Favorite, the Street Fighter Alpha.
Echo.
Because it's clearly Lex and Yoko, but Yoko, I love how he's kind of half morphed into Akuma.
Yeah.
I
had to say, can you make his balls bigger? His body balls, right?
Is this the same artist that did our X7 artwork?
No, that's Peter Nguyen.
Oh, yeah. Because it reminds me a lot of that, which is a huge compliment. So, yeah, that was my personal favorite. And I think it will be, considering Spider Brett won Best Intro, it's going to be something else. And I'll go with recency bias, so WrestleMania 11.
Oh, okay. That one was just Donald Kirby's going to win because he did.
Oh, okay.
First of all, they're all fucking amazing. There's not one here that I wouldn't look at and go, that's awesome, and it adds to our show. It makes it better. My personal favorite, Spider Brett, that intro is amazing. I love the artwork, I love how it looks, and I think that's also gonna win.
Oh, okay. My favorite is the Street Fighter Alpha, same as you. I also love the Godzilla Yoko one. It's actually take on the Fantastic Four #1 by Dino, little Spanish dude. Although Simpsonized artwork, that's all him. Yeah, he's amazing.
They're really good.
But Spider Brett win just because he's rolling around everyone. Just holy shit, you're going way over.
Number 3.
Lex wins, so WrestleMania 10.
It's a great picture.
Yeah.
8.3%.
Number 2.
Spider Brett.
Yeah.
Quarter of the votes.
And number 1.
A whopping 27.5%. Street Fighter Alpha.
Hey, that's awesome.
Just one bit of info on it. Obviously, it's modeled on Street Fighter Alpha. Donald actually draws them open matte, so he has a massive background canvas, so I can kind of crop to full screen or widescreen. So actually, you no one's seen it. Here's the entire thing. I can see it. Got the power. Got the power. Wouldn't speak. Although most people putting in King of the Ring 93, Joker, but obviously it's deep cute because King of the Ring 93 is previously called Noggers.
Yes.
Be right back, I gotta do.
Codum Award for Best Animation.
Ooh, Adams had another belter arc. What cinched it last time was Razor Pearl Harbor's Owen. First ever Raw. Can you read out the nominees?
And can indeed. Mrs. Ambulance.
I love that because it has one of my favorite Simpsons bits in it, where there's a ambulance that immediately smashes into a tree.
Back.
Okay, and the whole way falls out of it.
Boom, boom.
Your man's dead. It's brilliant. OS Dub Beefy Rat.
Oh, I love
Another
this one.
amazing word.
OSW Beefy Rap, my favorite bit in that. It has Dean Douglas, Shane Douglas, and he's a teacher in it, but he misspells buffalo.
Ah. Jocks Watch.
Oh, great stuff.
Wedding photo booth.
Um,
see. Just give me a can.
Here, take this can.
I saw. Oh, by the way, I saw your post there the other day about photo booths on The Boys. Great spot, Jake. Great spot.
As soon as I saw it, this guy, he puts on the silly glasses,
Yeah.
sharp head. I carry that with me, Steve. The photo.
Yeah.
Smelly porn man.
Smelly porn man.
Nails takes the stand.
I love this one because this is in the Phoenix Wright style. So this is the first time Adam did it in that style, and he was like, "Man, this is way harder."
Oh, that was Adam as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow, what a talented lad! Because it's completely different.
And the prosecutor, Laura Bravetti.
Yeah.
Her outfit is modelled on her actual profile outfit.
Oh
So
wow.
she has a red jacket. That's her. Yeah.
Tommy Toehold, ad break questionarian.
He's amazing. What a lovely dude.
For me, this was a massive.
Take money, Connor.
For years.
I didn't tell you that I got him as well.
No, fucking marked out.
Because whenever you watch it, I want you to oh shit! As always, to take Jay, I made him when he animated his bit and voiced it. There was a small, not really a mistake, but people on the internet go, actually, those kids aren't 10 years old; they're more like 7. And I was like, can you just revoice it, just that bit, so people won't give out to you about it? I go,
Yeah.
And he did. Lovely guy,
super awesome guy.
Yeah, really so great to work with.
Taker.
Yeah, the original ending. Yeah, that's what they meld together, time cop style, and I love because half of your body is like shit. To represent the shit thing.
10-hour wrestling show. Steve's face.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. For me, yeah, I got it, but it's my favorite. But there's so many good ones. But I must have rewound this probably 5 or 6 times. Just the first time I watched it to watch it again.
Wow.
Yeah. And I've watched it another probably 10, 15 times since.
It's awesome.
I think it's only one of 2 times where I consulted you on something in an animated bit.
Yeah.
The other time was the Schmelly Porn Man.
Mm.
I said, what does he look like? So we can get it right. And he was like, yeah, some fat, meldy potato in a umbrella top.
It's fun.
And this one, it was like, who's wearing what in our Lord of the Rings get up as well.
And of course, Steve has to be Gollum.
I am the most reckless. Boo IRS.
Yeah, it's amazing. Really like that.
Unbelievable. Intro.
This was cool. I didn't really get to bring it out much because I think it jolted people that I started using Harry Wooden. He did a cover of Unbelievable as well. It's a OSW version of it.
Yeah.
And it weirded people out. So I think I only used it once or twice.
1, 2, 3 kids, a little bitch.
But that was cathartic. Because when I started giving out, I didn't know about that.
Lex Express.
Exploding Coach, yeah, lovely.
J Krusty.
Oh, that was hour 346 of WrestleMania. I love that. When Jim Baldessari did it, and it was he made 6 different photos of me. Oh, I think he did one photo. And I was like, it's really great. Can you make a few more? And I was like, actually, can someone animate this? And there we go. Put it together. Let's animate a bit.
And what bar is Dragon Ball Z?
That one was incredible because Lewis, the Relinquished, did that as well, and he actually got the voice actor that he uses for his Dragon Ball Z films. For it, he got the voice actor. So holy shit, this is way too much work for our shitty show. So, let's see your pick and prediction, please.
Beefy Rock.
My personal favorite is 10-hour wrestling show. Is this the same guy that did the photo booth and the Smelly Porn?
Yeah, these are all photos.
Yeah, and Pearl Harboring Owen and Smith's Toys. Yeah, I mean,
He's wildly talented.
Yeah, I mean, it's become such a staple of the show now that, and I mean this with the greatest of compliments. His quality is expected. It's so good. He's reached such a level that if he drops below that level,
and also he's such a nice guy. He's a super awesome guy.
So you're saying every episode it's time for Adam to Gondor to show his quality.
He's awesome. So my personal favorite is that one, but of course, Smelly Porn Man. and photo booth. It just, Smith's Toys. It just brings the memories back from my life. I should write a book about it, even. Just my life from birth to OSW review.
I'll give you one chapter.
And then I also share the video with the missus and say, "Oh, I would have say come home from work, when I was in Smith's Toys and in Movie Magic and said, fucking this, fucking bullshit." And I said, this is what it was. This is what happened. And she's obviously there for the photo booth stuff because she's seen me refuse to go into a photo booth probably and
harass other people, other patrons who work.
So anyway, that's my favorite 10-hour wrestling show, and what will win? I think it'll be Smelly Portman.
Oh, okay. What do you think, sir?
I know for a fact that Mrs. V1 adores Smelly Portman. She's watched it dozens of times.
About the allure. what is it about it?
Mostly the smell. The bit that gets me is when you're pushing the things into the burner and Steve just goes, "Eee," and you see the little flies being burned.
Vanishing the demons, yeah.
Fucking incredible. But I don't think it's going to win. Every time I've done a OSW stream or we talk about it, 10-hour wrestling show is so over. I think that's going to win. So for me, Smelly Porn Man, the wife, Smelly Porn Man, and the fans are going to go for 10 hours.
Yeah. Agreed. My favourite's a 10-hour wrestling show, and Smelly Porn Man has to win.
Number 3.
With 10.5%. 1, 2, 3 kids. LL bitch. I did enjoy the Yoshi's Islands bit at the end. Adam Madeline, the crying baby.
Yes.
Number 2.
19.7%. 10-hour wrestling show.
The Smelly Porn Man.
How would it be?
And
number 1.
29%. Smelly Porn Man.
Good job.
I'm delighted. It's fucking brilliant.
Obviously, man, I felt bad for Adam because I usually give him a minute. Or if it's the nails hit sound, 30 seconds. This one, 3 minutes, please. And he's like, Jay, anyway, worth it though, worth it. And just a bit of animation thing, like I had the green waft, kind of when it blows the roof off, you gotta slow that down, sell the volume of the gas, open the movie magic furnace, and all the flies come out. It's like when Homer has to give back the Stonecutter's jocks, they burn it, and all the ghouls come out. Someone did complain about this, by the way.
No.
He says that Adam didn't get what a porn shelf is, because the way Adam is, here's a shelf, and then here's a little extra shelf in the middle of the bookcase. And he said, no, it would be part of the bookcase. It would just be the top shelf of a regular rectangular bookcase.
What?
Do you want to make it look more?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You want to.
Wham!
I mean, if we want to talk about specifically what did exactly look like in Movie Magic, maybe he has a point. However, I'm sure it's not the only porn
Wham!
cassette case in the world. So appreciate your comment, but let it go.
I think he outed himself from being a connoisseur of porn.
Brother, just thumbed out.
I've been at many shelves.
I
Best original song.
Ooh, this is a new award here. We're just kind of acknowledging being able to work with many talented musicians, especially multiple songs towards the end of the arc here. So enough to award its own award. Steve, you press play on the tape there.
I'm still doing my video. Alright. Spider bread. That is true, he never ate a mineral. Unbelievable.
Your choice and predictions are.
Choice unbelievable because
Oh, really?
yeah. It's been such a staple of the last year maybe.
Well, this is Harley Wootton's version of.
And I think it'll win.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. For me, this is a 3.
Alright, yeah, he even called me.
Always comes in third. OS Dub Rap. I love that fucking song. But you have fucking Backland Sports Education and Blaze Wave. And all three of those are amazing. And if Annie wins, I think I'll be happy. I do think the fans are going to go for Backland, but I'll go for Rap.
Alright.
The false hope by Condraft there. It's a bit of a cheat having that in because he didn't make that for OSW.
Oh, banned.
But I did, like, when I heard the song, I was like, holy shit, this is amazing, it's great. I contacted him and I told him that it's a great song. And of course, I was going to lead into, can I use it in OSW? And before I asked, he said, oh, that's great, here it is in the WAV, mate.
Hey.
That's where I was like, fuck, you're a nice guy. Definitely going to use it. Here's some smart lyrics.
And I love how it also got back around to Lundra Blaze. And she marked out to it.
Oh, that was amazing hearing that. She said she was crying watching it.
That's fucking incredible.
Yeah. My choice, Backland, has to be in there because I go around singing the song for a bit by Dankmas, and special mention to Beefy, who I don't want to say campaigned for it, but he did push for people to vote in it, and nudging away there. So I'd be very happy if he won, and I love the song as well. But I think Spider Breath will win.
Oh wow, again.
Yeah, just because it's just everywhere, and everyone loves singing Spider Breath. Spider Breath. Radioactive. Spider Breath.
Number 3.
14.7%. Unbelievable. By Harley Wootton.
Number 2.
With 16%. Beefy Rap. I love the way you're smoking outside the Lex Express. That's quite funny. And
Number 1.
Backland by Dankmas. Oh, just a fun bit of info there. Dankmas, Wade here, he does Simpsons music, but I discovered him when his kind of second channel took off, Dank Pods, which is amazing as well. And I was like, oh man, I love your Simpsons music. Any chance of doing a wrestling one? He was happy enough to do it for free, and then he said, yeah, and then I didn't hear from for months, so I just forgot about it. But he came back to me with it finished, and I was like, hey, but I'm like 6'8" we gotta collaborate here. So I gotta listen to it at 1 a.m. after a day's editing on my projector, because he did the video portion of it as well. And I was just like marveling, big massive smile on my face, looking at it. I was like, fucking hell, that's incredible. Hey, great stuff, man.
It was amazing. Like I said, all of these were brilliant. There are no losers here. You're all winners. Just some are more winners.
Thank you to everyone here. David Moyer, Beefy, Matthew Keplinger, Michael Mesmer, Harley Wootton, Dankmas, again with Harley Wootton, Lewis the Relinquished, he did Sexy Shonic. I don't know, he actually did that on a Mega Drive sound font, so he actually kind of reorchestrated it using the hardware from Genesis. And Ryan Popper, the grand spectacle. Oh man, he worked way too hard. Like, I treat him like shit. He comes out and goes. Lovely day. Contract there, Blaze Wave. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry. Oh, great.
I got booed. That'll be fine. Come on.
I should apologize. Maybe I should apologize.
Best song cover.
Last year's winner. I have to say, a lot of these are from the Cheap Pop Culture Rewind segment, so we need to keep that segment.
Yes.
Can we just do renditions of them? Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we got Mr. Vane.
Call him Mr. Rain. Call him Mr. Rain. I know.
Yeah, got a bit witchy there at the end. Can you do a bit of Daytona USA?
No. It's not mine. And nor would I know what it went like. And
See, the problem, like, when we're doing this, it's more fun if someone else does the song than originally did it, because we get a different version. So it's like Daytona. Away. That sounds like there's some truant child named Daytona that won't come and get her. Daytona, your dinner.
You get here right now, you silly nut.
Ooh, how bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Ooh, Monday Night Raw. The American national anthem.
See, can you see?
Who's the guy?
SummerSlam 93.
Guy with all the denim. Something else? Aaron Neville.
Aaron Neville, yes.
Oh, what? Well, you know, the famous one. I lost Jane might not know. Gary Neville, you know?
Yeah.
Phil Neville.
No.
He's Gary's brother.
Who's Neville now? That's the dad.
You know it. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Let's kill that joke. Sabrina Teenage Witch.
Sabrina, you gotta see. I don't know. You must know.
This is like that. You like reboot remake. Ooh, Scott Steiner theme. Is that a railroad song? Yoshi's theme. Oh, what a great soundtrack. Super Mario World, amazing. Second favorite game after Link to the Past. Bill and Ted's cartoon. You know, that guy, Steve, you're on it.
Bill and Ted's Focus Fucking Journey. It's outstanding, that's for sure. It's outrageous. Some patience.
You could actually predict that song without even knowing it, couldn't you? Huh? You know, early 90s cartoon, you could have predicted that.
Of course, that was the big one. The Jibba Jibba Hall of
Fame.
Oh, wow. I've made that market, obviously. And Think Twice by Celine Dion.
Baby, think twice.
What a sick of my
So what do you think of
Uh,
any lookers and once bunch? Any
Well,
lookers once bunch?
in terms of my favourites, my heart says Think Twice, and this comes back to our rendition of Together, you know, like
That's me, Aaron.
yeah. I just want a good 90s pop song to win this year. This one year. I don't think it's going to win this year, but I know what should win is Main Event Mafia, because I would like at some point to do the Main Event Mafia storyline. That this is going to come back in spades. And what will win, I think, be Daytona.
Oh, okay. What do you think?
Mrs. V1 said she'd be angry if Think Twice doesn't win.
Oh, okay.
She was like, that was amazing.
Beautiful.
I think she just loves hearing you sing, Steve. She's like, he's got such a nice voice.
It does. And a beautiful singer.
Yeah. My personal choice, I love the Bill and Ted theme. I marked out when I went back to actually listen to it, and I was like, the fucking memories. But I think the Raw theme is going to win. I think that's a gimmick that got over time with the Steve, the tip,
Alright!
and that whole gimmick, I think, will carry it through.
You're not annoyed that your wife says, "Oh, I love your mate's voice. I love his singing."
Well, look, Steve.
I mean,
stuck in your crop.
she's just telling the truth.
Yeah, well, isn't she? Like, Steve's got the looks, I've got the voice, and Jay's got the brain. That's how it works.
Oh wow!
It's like and with their powers combined,
Make an amazing. So we're a third of a man.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I love you. It's like a mermaid, a merman. You know, do you want to be a fish on top, man on bottom, man on top, fish on the bottom?
It's a tough one. I'll probably be man on top.
Yeah, no one's gonna kiss a fish.
yeah.
bang a pot off.
Maybe a cat.
Oh, and myself, my favorite is Think Twice. I don't like the range you would really wouldn't expect it for OSW as well. But it's Celine Dion. What I think is going to win is the Hall of Fame. Is that a lot of people sing along when we do it as well.
Number 3.
Daytona with 9%.
I don't see that was all you guys.
Yeah, she was.
Number 2.
Hall of Fame.
Oh,
Shiva.
wow.
Raw's gonna win, I bet.
Man,
Number 1.
with over a quarter of the votes, 27.5%. All of us put the Raw thing.
Yep. Got it right.
Nice comment here is by Shane Taylor here. He says, I love how everyone always puts on this weird accent while singing because he's self-conscious about his vocal ability. But dude can carry a tune, and the only time he doesn't, we get excellent version of Daytona. Has my vote. B1 or singing in New Year, please.
You can, and apparently you can as well. So both of you can sing.
I was thinking you kind of would put on a voice because you don't really know the lyrics. So you kind of.
It's a mixture of knowing the lyrics and knowing that this is a joke segment.
Yeah. Oh, fan suggestion, which is really an old one, but one of my favorites actually. B1's Jamaican national anthem.
Oh, Jamaica, land of smoke.
That's better being a national anthem. That's so
Best retrospective.
Ooh, we're splitting these up from favorite segments. This is the best informative piece rather than a form of date, if that makes sense. Last year's retrospectives overcame the odds with the King of the Ring retrospective.
I really love that.
It was great, by the way. It was like epically long as well. Yeah.
Both of the editing is done by either Jeff Service or Chris Marino Lasse, and final editing by myself. And I hope they don't get annoyed that I like mangle their videos because send me it's perfectly beautiful videos. Right, I'll just use 30% of that. So, what's your favorite and predictions?
My favorite was Bob Backlund.
Yeah, that's funny.
Very much the wrestler de choix for
Spell that for me?
can't.
DISH space WAH.
It's probably that's not the right French, is it? Du jour? Let's go with that instead.
Yeah,
I assume let's go with that.
I go, yeah, Bob Backlund. I think of you. Everybody loves this. Top 5 worst takeover.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, yeah, it's weird. First of all, I don't think this one is going to win, but I just want to give you kudos for it.
Aw,
The Hall of Fame for Buddy Rogers and James Dudley. You put more care and effort and love into giving them kudos than a $1 billion company did. And for that, I think that's awesome.
oh, thank you. I think they're hemorrhaging money. But yeah, that was really cool. I didn't know people would like that segment because it's historical, but it's like not 80s Hulkamania historical.
Yeah.
40s and 50s and stuff.
I thought it was awesome. I thought it was pretty good. So the ones that I really like, Death Takes a Holiday is a great gimmick. That was a lot of work. The history of the women's title is fantastic. The Page retrospective, I think, is some of your best work as a retrospective, despite what she might have thought about it.
She's like talking about her dad and she looks at glass you. And she's like, yeah, he would glass you. But you're proving his point.
Yeah.
He'll glass you.
Anyway, so yeah, like Paige, anytime we say something good, she's like, oh. Then something that's not fucking glowing praise, like, can't have it both ways anymore.
But maybe, I don't know.
And also a good shout out to the Bob Backlund one. And so my personal favorite is the Bob Backlund one, and Death Takes a Holiday one.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. And thank you, Glenn. You've done an amazing job over the last year. You've been pulling all the splices for WrestleMania 11. You've got over 400 bits of splicing. Oh my God. Must be day on his desk toy. It's a cheap outrage. My favorite is the cheap pop culture rewinds. And
I like that every company's first like clip match.
Snapshot of the landscape of that. Oh, brilliant.
I think it's good to get.
Keep me in that definitely. Plus, it gives you saying whatever Charlie did.
Yeah.
Love that.
One day, Steve, we're going to get Saturday Night for you.
Yes. Yes, it will happen.
And the cost of a ticket will be $14. I think Bob Backlund's going to win because it was very thorough. I think lots of people enjoyed the history lesson, and it's also relatively recent. And also, his years-long build has gone from kind of go away heat to please stay cool. Whatever the else. Oh, just one bit of info. I never put the top 11 banned move segment from Exposed as a separate video because in the time between editing and publishing it, WWE already brought back some of the moves. So I was like, "Argh." So there you go. All right,
Number 3.
the women's WWF title history. Nice. Yeah, 8.6%. That's the one that starts off with human trafficker, fabulous move. No chill.
Number 2.
Death takes a holiday.
Oh, okay.
The Undertaker returns. The artwork for that's
Carolina loved that picture.
that's Carl Jenkins. He did it in style of the Flintstones, and most people thought that that's just a picture of the Undertaker because they've done the Flintstones. Like, no, Carl's just really good at trying.
Number 1.
Ooh, the Bob Backlund retrospective.
Yeah.
Favorite segment?
There's way too many to name here. Our 5th award show crowned Rodney the Piper from NXT Orlando.
Yeah.
Amazing memories.
Imagine.
For you, it was terrifying for me. But
I was completely removed from everything because Steve was doing all the talking and you were doing all the crying.
Imagine if we had Adam back on board and he got to animate this segment where we could like spin into Deadpool and incredible.
He did actually do like a rough draft of it, but like it never got finished. But here you can watch some.
And I start panicking then thinking he's going to lock the doors on me and fucking drive me away. So
I drive away to the cop shop or bring you around some fucking alley and
exactly.
kill you. Bundy Avenue.
Just a draft. There's a couple of drafts that never make it into. Like Ronda Rousey's Jocks Watch. I got him to animate Asuka for her Jocks Watch, and she just wasn't on the show. And so there you go, we're fucked. It's useless. Because you try to do it ahead of time to give him as much lead-in time as possible. Anyway, pick and prediction, sir.
It was really difficult. I got 4 that stood out for me. Meeting Sean and Becky.
Oh, yeah.
Again, just great memories from that day. I was in, I don't know, a funny mood. I don't know what it was. I was just overly sarcastic and patronising that day. So,
the best.
You know,
the best you could have hoped.
No,
God, I love
mean
those.
I just wanted to make myself laugh. And you two consoles. So then, old Jen Bidley, great addition to this arc. That's
in another category.
I mentioned later on as well. Yes. Pop in, awesome. I laughed hard at that. Genius, well done. And what do you say? I see. Warriors hard. Just it capped off my memory of that pay-per-view. Now I can put it to bed. Leave it alone. And it will be one of 2. It'll either be Bruce Hart getting drenched or Art O'Donnell, and I think it's going to be a mild shock here, and it's going to be Bruce Hart.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of quality stuff here, lads. Holy shitballs. I really like the segment where we sing the Duck RC songs. Jerry Lawler's Hopped In is one of my favourites. Burying the Rumble 95 roster, I really enjoyed. The new Jen Bidley. Bulldog here.
It's amazing.
I really like, for probably the wrong reason, the cunty smart fans backstage with the camera. And of course, what do you say? But the one that I would choose to win would be Bruce Hart getting drenched. I pissed myself laughing at that. But the one I think is going to win is Jay versus Tatanka.
Oh, wow.
By a country mile. I don't think there's any.
Art O'Donnell?
No.
That's just like 10 seconds of me being pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
It's because there was like 4 Tatanka bits in a row, and I was like, after what I was annoyed at me doing like 2 of them.
But you got annoyed at Steve for bringing up something that happened 26 years ago.
I gave you one.
It was brilliant.
But the second one is like, my favourite is anything but Art O'Donnell, and Art O'Donnell's one. So number 3.
Number 3.
Debut of Little Bitch.
Little bitch.
9.8%.
Number 2.
Fuck Tatanka. 10.1%.
Wow, I really thought that was like going to be runaway win.
And
Number 1.
I don't know. Fuck! It's just because it has no creative input from us.
No.
This is just wrestling.
It's literally just a cut of what he said. So that's why I didn't even mention it.
One bit of info is that Chris actually put together an 8-minute long supercut. And when I put it on YouTube, I cut it down to 4 minutes. But then most people said 4 minutes is way too long.
Really?
So on the
Then they
episode,
still go for it.
but on the episode, it's only whatever, a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Something like that. There you go. So you can do it in very small portions. It's powerful. You know, it's like a fan suggestion: top 10 backwards words from our Troll 2 review.
Oh, that's really good. Top 10, Steve.
Top 10 words. What a terrible, like what a stupid idea. And that's the kind of bollocks I want.
And when I was listening to the review, I thought I was so smart. And I wasn't at the review, but if I was going to use race car. And then one of you referenced like palindromes at the end, and I didn't feel as smart anymore. Best Coliseum exclusive.
Oh, throw it up.
Let's just.
Yeah, what's the
wrap
point
it
of
up,
talking
yeah.
about? We need to talk about the percentage of. So Diesel will win by the opposite of pittance.
This is a great idea. What percentage is he going to win?
We did this once before for an obvious one. I'm lowballing it. I'm going to say 94%.
What do you think?
I think you'll get around 65%.
Okay. I can't answer this because I know. Because I'm about to read it out. This was made just to piss off OSC. Because it's an award with something specific in mind to win. You know?
Number 3.
Monsoon cuts off Taker. 3.7%.
Oh, am I still on my 94?
No, because it's going to be higher.
I'm just off, slightly off. Number 2.
4%. Cornies, come here, get out of here.
So close.
Wow.
And what it was 92%.
82%.
Yeah, because there's other votes.
Yeah.
Fuck the other vote.
It's kind of why I lowballed them.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1.
With 82.4%. What a piss.
Wow.
Yeah.
Has there ever been anything this high? Will there ever be again?
Next year's what a piss.
Yeah, but Diesel can't be in it.
Oh, that's true. There you go.
Coliseum can't be in it.
Halftime song, guys.
You want he pushes massive cost for the male on
Yeah. TNA fans, don't respect the ladies.
This is very
It's a face giving a heel comeuppance.
Yeah, so like, no voice. Lenny. So Lenny.
Yes.
Have you not read A Place of Mess?
The guy next to OC with the cowboy hat kind of looks like an old version of Brian Zane a little bit. It's just funny.
Literally 20 years ago. And next, it's OSC's favourite What Bar of the Year.
Yeah!
Foxy Stone has gone out for a smoke break. What Bar of the Year?
Last year's winner, Asuka as OSW review.
Yeah.
35.
Flattery will indeed get you everywhere.
Yeah, literally one of the only things that if we don't include it in an episode, we get given out to. So we like finding ways to include fans, like in WrestleMania 11, asking about LT, like, did you know about him? Is he a big deal? Where are you from? And I can kind of splice in the tweets. So What Bar has become more one big segment with lots of fan entries rather than kind of small ones popping up sporadically. Due to the Buttes, Greg Tepper on Fox Sports and Booker T asking what bar they are. Holy shit. They end up kind of front loading the episode with a what bar.
It's awesome. I like this version of What Bar much more than random points during the show. This is great.
So the nominees are
The Bar as Willy Gum, Party Marty as Licorice All Sorts, Razor Ramon as Nogger Das Original, Heavenly Bodies as Bishop's Finger, Melissa Cardinals as Father Ted kicking Bishop Brennan up the arse, Kurt Hawkins as a Fry's Peppermint Cream, Jim Cornette as Knackerverse,
brilliant.
Jerry Lawler as Finger Marie,
Well, I bet he does.
allegedly, Sweet
Thank you, Steve.
Gorilla as Tacky Fuego,
Brilliant.
Alundra Blaze as a
Yeah.
no littering sign,
Very, very clever.
Razor is a 90s bus seat,
Remember that?
and Booker T is a catch bar.
Yes, which can still get one.
Yes. So my personal favourite is Jim Cornette as Knackerverse. I think it's one of the best swap bars we've ever had. And I think the winner is going to be Jim Cornette as Knackerverse.
Oh, wow. My favorite is actually Jim Cornette's Knackerverse as well. It's just so amazing. Yeah, Northern German sausage, Hamburg.
I think Finger
Also
Marie is
be
going to
referenced Knacker and the word worst, you know. And Corny, he's a silly sausage. But I really would love Razor's bus seat. I think that's hilarious. This is actually our tightest voting with 300 votes separating the top five.
Wow.
Very, very tight. So,
Steve, you could do the
Oh,
countdown
yeah.
for this.
Oh, he fucking knows that it's Number 5.
with 13%, it's Booker T as a catch bar.
Number 4.
Four.
13.1%, Razor as a Nugger original.
Number 3.
Kicking Bishop Brennan up the arse. 14.1%.
Melissa Cardinals. That was pretty awesome. Just the fact that somebody did pay homage to my boy, B1. Thoroughly enjoyed Greg giving B1 a shout out.
So did I. It was pretty awesome. Number 2.
15%, Finger Marie. Jerry
Finger
Lawler.
Marie.
Oh, is Corny going to win it? Number 1.
With 16.4%, Razor as a bus seat.
Oh, well,
Congratulations. I didn't win, but congratulations.
Yeah. I did ask about it because it was like, these, here's our bus seats. What's your bus seat like in public transport? And everyone just like, yeah, this is ours. It's a different variation on blue with squiggles.
It's weird.
Everyone has it.
Every bus is saved by the bell.
It must be hides dirt, I assume.
That's exactly it. Yeah. There's some horrific videos on just on YouTube, whatever. People, they hit the chair and it's just yeah.
State of Your Hair Best Dressed Award.
And that's heard the comments there. Last year's winner, she's Golden Nugger award-winning rough. It's tight, huh?
Oh, no.
So Marine Sick Sean, Homeless Sean, Becky Lynch, Max Cambridge, Mrs. Da, Heavenly Bodies, Owen in SummerSlam outfit with his brown shirt, leather pants, and cowboy boots. Paige doing Page Hop, Gelled Knacker Fringe Tatanka, Business Tatanka, Well Done Tong 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 Tong, Jared's Tinsel Gear, Whopper, Stephanie Williams, Lil Betch in a kimono, and Bertha Faye sneaking in with like a Raw after Mania.
She's not sneaking anywhere.
All right, pick a prediction, sir.
Quite easy. This category for me is Marine Sick Sean every day of the week. And then a pretty easy pick to what's going to win. I think it's going to be on.
Ooh, okay.
My
I think
heart
Sean's
says go
winning.
Gel-Necker Fringe to Tonka. The fans are going to go with Marine 6 Sean.
Because of OC, because of who? Yeah, exactly. My favorite is Sean. Winner Sean due to OC just really ragging on just over and over again. What did he do to you? He gave you the best moments of your childhood. Besides that, what has he done? Okay,
Number 3.
13.2%. It's Owen Hart in his brown shirt, leather pants, and cowboy boots.
The fucking state of
I love that it's
Jesus,
spoken as well.
Yeah.
I love how wrestlers have no fashion sense. Like, it's just fodder for us 25 years later. It's fabulous.
And
What an act of carnality.
Even The Rock, who's, a relatively cool man, he wears terrible clothes.
What are you thinking of in particular?
The Rock, his baggy, opened Hawaiian shirts or his Adidas knacker tracksuit bottoms.
Oh, 99 stuff.
Yeah.
I know, I haven't known it.
Yeah.
And of course, 90s rock stadium. Polo neck, big gaudy gold chain.
Yep.
Bum bag.
Oh god, yeah, plus bum bag, and of course the J waistcoat.
Oh, man, these are all good luck.
Can we call it the Jace coat?
Yes, we can.
Done. It's over now.
Look at his little face.
But why are we not selling waistcoats?
I don't want to clothe these. What do we say?
Number 2.
Hey, y'all! 14.9%, which means
Number 1.
16.6% Gigolo, Jimmy Del Rey, and Tom Pritchard, the Heavenly Bodies.
You know what? I'm actually delighted. Jimmy Del Rey. Hope he comes up trumps at the end of this fucking show. Love him.
It's too late to campaign.
I took him on as a boy towards the end of the arc, and I want him to do well.
You fostered him, basically.
I did.
pick Jimmy Del Rey up from foster home.
Fan suggestion here, Barry Hardy. Wow. And Jay's dyed hair. Fuck you.
Brady Magoo.
Yes, last year's winner was unhindered Jinder Mahal and his crazy back knee. Which boy has brought the beef?
Beef!
Elias,
Mm,
Braun Strowman,
look at that.
The Rock,
Jesus, man.
Black Knight, Jeff Gaylord,
Gaylord Butkus.
Bobby Lashley,
Billy Lindsay.
Sid.
Why is he in there?
He refused to take a drug test in 1993 WCW.
Love it, mate.
Lex Luger
Yes.
and the British Bulldog. Bulldog here.
What do you think of that? What's swirling around that?
Well,
Yeah,
considering
head years.
this was the Lex arc, and really Lex was pushed to the side relatively early on. After the
SummerSlam.
even before then, even after
Yeah.
Lex Express.
Oh, wait, 2008?
So I'm hoping he wins this one, and I think he will.
What do you think?
I really hope Lex wins. I have a feeling it's going to be Braun.
Ooh,
Massive beef.
crazy. My pick is The Rock, and it's ridiculous that he waited until his kind of comeback to become crazy jacked. He was always a big dude, but he was monstrous coming back. He was a bowler. And I think Bulldog will win because he's never won anything.
Oh,
Uh,
the pity win.
The pity witty win.
what a pity, eh?
Very good, sir. There you go.
Number 3.
14.4%. It's the bully.
Oh, the bully.
Coming up a little chart.
Number 2.
It's Sid.
See it, Stid.
26.5%. Meaning,
Number 1.
with over a third of the votes, 33.9%, Sexy Lexi.
Yeah.
You won a big one. Wow. The biggest one.
Good man, Lex.
Biggest boy. Fan entries. Scott Steiner, who left the WWF before our 2019 episode, so couldn't be nominated.
He wasn't jacked back in 93. Though.
That's true. And see, I know he's gassing.
Yep.
You're on the gas, man.
Cunt Hogan Award,
Award.
aka Cunt of the Year, because last time Cunt Hogan cunted his way to a third cunting trophy. Who will join him?
So I've actually divided the award into two for actual cunts and kind of fun cunts. You know what I mean?
Fun cunts.
These next ones are quite serious, so I didn't even know if I wanted to include them. But it felt wrong to leave them in.
And I excluded these in my picks, by the way, the actual cunts, because they're actual cunts.
Actual cunts. Number 3, Nazi punks. Fuck off. Number 2, politicking Sean, which is a bit fun as well, you know. I guess not. Number 1 is human trafficker Mula.
Oh, okay. You know what? I was actually nervous that Mula wouldn't win that, and people would see the word Nazi and think, "Oh, he's racist. That's the worst thing." But I'm like, it's horrible. It's an awful way to live your life. It's an awful frame of mind, and it's very hurtful and dangerous. But like, what she did to the women who trusted her is magnitudes worse. The world is better off without a good fucking race.
And fun cunts.
Oh, we haven't picked yet.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, fun cunts.
So I've narrowed it down to 2, Vimeo or you, Jay.
That's personal.
It was a fun cunt.
Fucking 100%. Jay, for blindsiding OC with extra segments 5 hours deep into a recording session. I'm so glad you included this one.
I know that's my favorite playlist is Bill and Ted 3 because it was like Steve. You know, he's got his coat on. You know, it's 11:15 at night. You know, just sick of me.
Work in the morning, yeah.
And there we go. Here we go. Quick. Oh, you haven't seen this? It's a quick 15-minute review. Quickest 15 minutes. Playlist.
By all means, but not at 11 o'clock at night. I'm gonna go for Vimeo. I just wanted to get that jab in, and it should be. I think people are gonna go for Diesel again.
Oh wow. Because that's not, you know, of course it's funny, but like there's so much work.
Yes, the people, just including me, love the tip so much. I want to.
You're gonna hate Mittens as much as what Barry's. For me, OC to Sean, just giving out to the makers of this movie who are only trying their best, you know.
Best one we would know.
But I think the fans are going to go for Vimeo because they tried to extort you for money.
That's what it was.
That's illegal.
Vimeo for demanding $45,000 to host OSW.
Now, to be fair, it was only 35 grand, but they cut me a deal. If you pay 2 years up front, 60 grand. There we go.
You'd be stupid not to do it.
You'd be stupid not to do it.
Top 1% of creators.
It's literally the worst business model I think I've ever seen.
My fun cunts, I probably gone through to want to be, hey Rodney, because we got a lot of mileage out of it. Then Vimeo, but Vimeo World Backup, so I don't really care as much about it because I ideally want everything on YouTube. So I was really hurt when YouTube took away Sunny Side Up, and I thought the reasoning was bollocks.
So YouTube removing Sunny Side Up for audio content, I do agree with them.
Go on.
Because it's very inappropriate.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
Is it
Write in OC for agreeing with YouTube.
yeah.
No, I wouldn't have personally taken it down, but I see why they did.
I'm not happy that, because that's different from, okay, I don't want any footage of porno in there, because you include the first minute, you know, the story part of the porn. We do have a bit of that in there, and we have some stills. If you're going to take it down from that, I can understand it, but taking away being able to talk about it, and especially as we use a lot of euphemisms, I couldn't agree with that. Plus, you left everyone else's. That annoys me.
Like, there's actual videos, porn up on YouTube.
Go naked yoga, put it in, full bush, and that's fine. Yeah. Anyway, it's a bit hypocritical. Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, I put a lot of effort into that. I could fucking edit Sunday morning porn on Sunday morning. Okay, go.
Number 3.
416%.
Number 2.
WWE.com Superstar Snack.
Oh, wow.
Are you happy or annoyed?
That's a bit of column A, column B, wasn't it?
Well, Matthew got his with
Botch Club.
Yeah, so I'm happy we got ours. This is how you know you've made it.
I made it.
You made it even though our back's up against the wall. And
number 1.
Wow, Vimeo.
Yeah.
8.9%.
Ah.
What's the percentage?
8.9%. It's 60 grand or nothing, man. Fucking hell.
One of my favorite quotes, which isn't a real quote because wasn't verbal, was Jay's comment. No viewers equals no bandwidth requirements. Taps temple. Best
No!
you.
It's my TV!
Different from quote of the year, what was your favorite joke to appear in multiple episodes? see, when you take the reins, can you read out the...
Remember I used to print these notes for Jay? I never once looked at any results, just so you know. I had it never once, even though I really fucking wanted to.
You just want to know who won best quote.
No, I didn't look.
But that don't
I never looked except for the year when I guessed everyone correct.
So you've got Jock's Watch, you've got what is BOR?
Breathe.
Oh, breathe. Yes, I love the Rene's. And you've gone way back in the
Time catch.
yeah for this one. So breaststroke is as
I
well.
think I was doing that back in the whole
Yeah, Spider
This
Bread.
is coming out.
Yeah, no. E1 Squeezy Noise, a classic.
Can you do this music?
Can you?
I can't do that.
Yeah, okay. That's why it's so yeah. Razors, May,
Chop man, shit man.
I
I do love the name.
you know it.
Just in general, my favorite part of that is the Survivor Series because everyone was mine.
The mine?
1, 2, 3 kids in a bitch. That's you. Sir. That's it.
That's something we've been saying for ever since we went phones.
You've been saying that since before we did this show.
No, obviously it was after
Was it?
the show. But a similar time. Salem, the secret switch, we broke out a couple of times in his recording. Took our songs. And I know Jay still gets pissed off when we do it because it reminds him. That time,
See, it doesn't matter if I like it or don't like it. It's just gonna be over and over and over and over and over.
so I can't let it go. This is not fucking next one, slow it down, slow it down.
Way down.
I don't understand. Relative. And that is of course from
Tarantino's The Hateful Eight.
The Hateful
Yeah, and that's actually word for word what he says. Samuel L. Jackson says, and of course that's because I got CTE. I saw the extra long version of The Hateful Eight. So long was cut into 2 parts with an intermission in between. And of course it's all set up for nothing.
First half is awful, boring, and then at the intermission, I was just getting away for 10 minutes, and then we went back in, and literally, not literally, but maybe the second line was from Samuel L. Jackson saying, "Let's slow it down, let's slow it down." Jay was elbowing me, and then took off, and it was awesome. So
Great. Yeah.
next is Steve. You got time for rock. It's not a gag though, is it?
It's just a funny thing.
Yeah. Ogen, Eugen, Bidley, of course. She got put on in this art. You think you special?
Oh wow, yeah.
Think you
Sounds like this
special.
one's got over every show.
Yeah.
Probably multiple times.
And then Jay's diatribe. Oh, suddenly named to KFC Gold Hunt Mustard Barbecue. Gonna be Domino's free show. Yay! Got it, mustard.
I do enjoy Jet Stalker.
Yeah, this one really tough.
Subscribe to every digital channel.
Squeezy Noise will do not be tempted. So still moment. That's Owen. Slow it down, slow it. Ogen, Eugen, Bidley. You think you're special. I book all of those.
Of the My Way one.
Think you're special.
Oh wow. Okay.
I got pretty much the same ones as you, and I think the winner will be You Think You're Special as well.
My favorite is Slow It Down. I never tire of it.
No.
And yeah, one win is my win. No problem.
So number 3.
Retro, 10.7%. A little bitch. It's so loud isn't it? Meaning,
Number 1.
24.3%. It's my way. Think you're special.
You think you're special?
McMurray, that was his joke. He edited it, and it's just the funniest thing I've ever seen. Having two jobbers in my way. Amazing, amazing stuff.
You think you're special?
What a bit.
Hey, Stephen, read the nominees.
Kurt Angle's retirement match versus Corbin from WrestleMania 35.
I can't believe the pin is already hasn't won a won yet. It's already
Because we knew Luger not winning the title at SummerSlam and his push.
Should have won at
Yeah,
SummerSlam.
so
Heel doink, turns face, kills the character.
turn shit.
Macho versus Crush failed pulley spot, ruining the end of their WrestleMania match and month-long feud.
Yeah, it started like 6 months ago or something.
Then it turned into a slapstick match.
IRS's horror show at King of the Ring 94.
Yeah, you know good tax fool, tax cheat.
Idiot! Watching bolts of the promos. $1 Million Man, shown to only have tenors. Brilliant. Brett versus Owen cage match at SummerSlam 94. Disappointed 2 out of the 3 of us.
I liked it.
Bob Backlund losing his WWF World title 3 days later in an 8-second house show match.
Spent all summer building them as well. I think desperately needed a new copy.
Totally. Diesel, title run, and terrible promos. Leading WWF to their worst financial year ever. Undertaker feuds in 1995. IRS straight into Bundy. Continued with more. $1 Million Corporation.
They were the bulk of the time in 95. It's just $1 Million Corp,
Yeah.
$1 Million Corp, $1 Million Corp.
Bollocks. The 1995 Royal Rumble roster.
Holy shit.
Women's wrestling not featured, and Alundra Blaze being reduced to hawking merch on an in-your-house segment.
Waving a VHS. Fuck, that's so depressing. Holy shit, what a bit. This was new, man. We were asking people what different awards would they like to see in the Golden Noggers, and I think, it's hundreds and
Oh, we
hundreds.
got like 700 replies.
Nice.
I think the one that came up the most was Boy of the Year. But myself and Jay pretty much came to the same conclusion. We were like, that's pretty much what the Hall of Fame is
Yeah.
anyway.
You're
So,
big enough of a boy, you'd be in the Hall of Fame.
yeah. So that one, and then second biggest one was this, without question.
I like this award.
I think it's a good gimmick as well.
Okay. So,
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome.
yeah, thank me for not putting it out.
It still could be cut out.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not official, it's published. What do you think?
It's a toss-off between Luger and Backlund. I'll go with Backlund. I mean, you would have assumed I would have picked Luger, but just I got more emotionally involved with Backlund's reign than Luger's non-reign. And then what will win? It's people love Taker, so Taker's feuds in '95.
Oh, okay.
I have the same two
I love that
choices.
Taker gets heat with you all the time. It's never changed throughout history.
Just don't. It's an opportunity to give out about Taker. I will take it.
Fucking brilliant. Yeah, for me, Backlund and his failed title run, and Lex Luger not winning the title and his push dying. My personal favorite is Backlund's. He totally won me over.
Angle Corbin
think
will be in the top
Luger's
3, I bet you.
Exactly. Backlund, that hurt the worst because I was so emotionally invested in it this time around.
And Rumble
But also,
lost.
Luger, he did get his day in the sun in WCW beating Hulk Hogan,
In the sun.
That's
Didn't
4,
even get a tan off of it. Like.
that's 4 days longer. And yeah, Luger has to take this one. It was his arc. Well, we'll see. We'll find out. Ready?
Number 3.
15.7% for Kurt Angle's retirement
Yep.
against Pizzo Corbo.
It was really fucking sad. The build was bad. Kurt was in such bad shape that they had more matches planned. Like they had matches against Gable and like Shelton planned and Ray Ray. And they literally axed those matches, let Kurt rest for a few weeks, and then he had a shit match which he lost to Corbin. Barman Corbin.
Get that waistcoat off you, mate.
Massive pittance, lads.
Number 2.
At 23.2%, Lex Luger.
Oh!
There we go.
Did we get back with this much?
Looks that way. Number 1.
Number 1 with 26.9%. Macho versus Crush. Putting up a ball Backlund. There you go.
So what was the 26 and what was the second place?
23.2.
That's really close.
Yep.
Fantastic. There you go, Backlund. Put over at last.
Best Nugger U exclusive.
October.
Let's go up.
Best non-episode video we've made or appeared in. It's mostly just so we can hot dog about the Noggy film reviews, OSW playlist, Super OSW 64, video game music radio show, and collaborations. We had WCW Baywatch featuring Alison Bayless, myself and P1, and What Happened? WCW featuring Matt and Jay. That's me. And as a thank you to our 2000 plus Nogger U sophisters, we made it a Nogger U exclusive vote. How'd you like that?
That's awesome.
Any of those tickle your fancy?
So,
My favorite, anyone that I'm in.
well,
Least favorite?
obviously, my favorite is my cathartic 15 minutes of top 10 most overplayed moments.
Giving out about listicles.
Yeah, I felt better finishing that than I did before I started.
Wow, you got it off your chest?
Yeah.
Not the our chest.
So that was personally my favorite. What will win Biodome?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it could be WCW muscles. Put me down for Biodome.
Oh, okay.
This is a difficult choice. There's a lot of good fucking shit here. Southland Tales, Killjoy, Bill and Ted Troll, Biodome, Battle Royal. They're all whopper reviews. Terminator 6, Ook when he talks about the books. I personally love Baywatch with Allison. I thought that was fucking great. I think that should win. I think Steve's overplayed salty moments is gonna win. Yeah.
Is it because of two?
Yeah.
And wrestling?
Yeah.
My favorite is the WCW Baywatch thing we did with Allison.
And Fairness.
Yes, him too. I'm really proud of our Nogger U reviews. Like Bill and Ted 2, Battle Royale. I think they turn out really, really well. Very, very proud of them.
He goes right into black magic.
Magic.
Number 3.
15.8%. Oh, sea salt.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
What a
Number 2.
16.2%. Battle Royale.
Oh.
Number 1.
And with 26.4%, WCW Baywatch. What
I'm
else?
good line.
Yeah.
That's a really fun show.
You did a ton of work for it as well. You got like tons and tons of splices and got a spreadsheet and thought what goes where. This is what it is. I was able to capture and mix the audio over as well. Thought it turned out amazing, and it's really good crack. Good
Really
times,
good
happy
fun.
times. Yeah.
Really good fucking crack. I love how like 5 seconds into the show, and you just start calling people cunts, and you can tell that Alison was like,
Uncomfortable.
yeah, but you know, she learned pretty quickly that that's just how it is when you do a show with 2 Irish shitbags. Yeah, people get called cunts. Don't overthink.
Oh, diddlers.
Did
Yeah.
I did know a lot of diddlers.
Forget that other people don't talk like this.
Yeah. Thumbs up.
Yeah. So, Alison, if you want a golden nugget, invite us back to when Sean goes on Baywatch. We'll withhold it. There you go.
My boy! MVP! I forgot.
Arc MVP.
Before we get to our 2 heavy hitters, we have final winner, the ARC MVP. Workhorses that consistently made pay-per-views more
What a
enjoyable.
pittance.
First up, we got 1, 2, 3 kids. The only cruiserweight / high-flying singles wrestler to be pushed. Lots of unsung walkers
What?
like Owen Akin. Will the kid become a man or a boy?
I guess a boy.
Bob Backlund, he waddled out from retirement and into our hearts. Will this shake be a golden one?
What
And
a
you put little jokes at the end of each of
what a
these.
pin.
Like nice. It's like kind
Steve, I'm
of
allowing you to take credit.
no, I hate taking credit for jokes. Owen Hart, a highlight of every show he was in. Perfect marriage of high flying and mat wrestling. Will covering his career highlight, winning at WrestleMania 10, be enough to secure a golden nugget?
Finding.
What does this remind me of? I think
I just thought I'd end with a question.
you know what it's like? It's like when you go through Netflix and they have like the 2 sentence blurb to try and attract you to them, and it's all the same.
The blurbs are shit.
They're all the same. Yeah, that's what this is. And they always end with a question.
This reminds me of trash clickbait.
I know it's tongue in cheek. Bret Hart, amazing. He didn't have back problems from carrying the company for 5 years. A technical wizard, a grappling marvel, and
My
proud
foot fell asleep, sir.
Will the fighting youth champion be recognised here? Shawn Michaels, perhaps the greatest all-round performer of all time, he politicked to claw his way to his rightful place in the main event. Will the ends justify the means? Paul Nakano, despite the dumpster fire that was the WWF Women's Division in the 90s, Bo was a standout star, prompting us to follow her to AJW just so that we could have her on the show. Will her fright makeup shock the world? You followed her to AJW. I didn't follow her. And finally,
You're dragged.
commander of the pre-show, effortlessly navigating the absolute dross he's tasked with on an almost daily basis. Will the 90s dish Jackie Ride into first place?
Yeah, jockey, right?
Yeah, nice. I struggled with this one a bit. I had a few. Worthy. I've gone for Todd in the end because he had more to do than anyone else. He had a tougher job. He was on his own. Nobody to help him.
They made it more difficult on him.
Yes. Like, and through the worst period of wrestling, he made the shows watchable. It probably will be Brett, but I'm hoping it's Todd.
Okay.
I also went for Todd. I think he was an absolute workhorse, a trooper, turned shit into gold. There was no one else who could have done it. I don't think he's going to win. I think they're going to go for Bull.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knockin', no.
Because I don't think we or the WWF would have survived without Bret Hart. Imagine if he wasn't on every show we were doing. Oh, shit. But I think that's so much a given that our boy Todd will take it.
Oh, I can't believe we're all like have Todd up so fucking high.
Yeah.
Number 3.
With 16.6%. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Wow.
Oh,
Number 2.
oh, interesting. 16.62%. Literally 2 votes between them. Owen Hart.
We'll be proud of that.
Propping up that mid card.
Number 1.
With 21.8% of the show. Todd Petty.
Yeah. I'm fucking delighted.
Yeah, that's great.
He absolutely deserved it.
Fan suggestions here: Tatanka, Jimmy Del Rey, Bruce Hart. All Hall of Fame nominations here. I did ask fans what their favourite Todd Pettengill was. Did you see this picture here? I'll put it up on the screen. It's like a reverse swap bar or something like that. So best Todd? Anything tickle your fancy there?
Cowboy Todd.
Midnight Cowboy.
What do you think?
Stick me down for Tux Todd because that's the one that got him this.
That's classic Todd.
Yeah.
I do love Fancy Joker Todd because I think there was a quickie wop bar in there as well. My favourite here is rapping about Jesus Todd. That's so amazing. But it's Toga Todd that swung it. Everyone loves Toga Todd.
Toga Todd's pretty good.
That has the added panache of the were there two dunks. Ooh, a bit of ska. Awesome for June 2020, the takeover in your house. Yeah, they brought him back. Like, here's some pre-show
Great to see him back again. Yeah. Got hockeyed over on Twitter that day.
Donnybrook Fever.
OSW.
Woo! Fame.
Jay, do you know the previous entries to the?
Last year's inductee was Bobby Heenan, who will enter OSW's Hall of Fame, joining Wurzel, Ed Leslie, Sweet Zombie Linda, Lex Luger, Black Rain, and of course Bobby Heenan. Got it last year.
Bobby
Yeah.
Heenan shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
He should be
He's a
like,
legitimate.
yeah.
MVP. He should be in.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a jokey awards.
Yeah.
That's what it's pretty much made for Ed Leslie. To be honest here. So line the nominees up.
Stu Hart, matriarch of the Hart family, his perfect grimace and dead eyes of a shark never failed to send V1 into a rant.
It's brilliant. That's one of my favorite funny gags. It just sets him off immediately.
V1 versus Stu Hart.
Yeah.
The almighty Bruce Hart. Never has someone done so little with so little.
Oh, okay.
From getting drenched at SummerSlam 93 to jutting into Amble's promo time at SummerSlam 94.
I love that. They're not talking to him, but I'm just going to start talking and waving my finger so you have to turn to me. It's amazing.
We never got enough of the best Hart. Bruce Hart.
We didn't.
True. Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey. The sleeper hit. The sexy body wave. The man whose gimmick is he's ugly.
Just don't
Why
tease V1, Jimmy.
He's gigolo taunted into our hearts and onto several watch lists. Oh, I love these. Lex Luger, as he's already in the Hall of Fame, he shouldn't be eligible, but as in Street Fighter 2 with Shang Long, you must defeat Lex Luger to stand a chance. Todd Pettengill, dude killed it every pre-show he was on with his 90s wackiness and shimmy ability. He shone during the depths of the New Gen and current award winner. Mo.
What else can you say?
Despite constant burial, can anyone derail the Mo train? His momentum is too great. This is why I didn't nominate Duckers. It's not his year to face Mo.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want anyone else to go up against Mo, and he can't be nominated next year. At least Duckars will
He'll
have a
be
shot.
nominated, surely.
No. Oh, win it.
Yeah.
No. Oh, yeah.
Would
In
have
that
been
case, I
a
forgot.
major face-off.
I don't think Duckars would have been confident.
He wouldn't have touched him.
More of an arsehole.
And lastly, and leastly, Tatanka. Oh,
Fuck the Tonka.
You better not win.
Better not win.
Oh man, I saw that the Dirty Game Room getting Tatanka
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
to reply to it was like a fake letter that you had sent or a fake email or whatever it was, saying that you used to dance around the garden in your underwear dressed as Tatanka. I was laughing for a good solid 5 minutes. You were, and I know you hate it.
What a fucker.
Brilliant.
It's quite funny.
It's so funny. Did you feel sorry for Tatanka at any point?
No, he got paid.
Yeah, that's a little bit that you were due to. He doesn't have a fan, you know.
Oh, that's a quote of the year. That's good shit, mate.
A big shout out to Jay Hunter from OSW. Thank you, man, for being a big Tatanka fan. We truly appreciate your support. I love the story. Dressing up as native Tatanka, also putting on your war paint and running around your backyard with your underwear, just like Tatanka in the ring.
Okay, so you're picking predictions then?
It should be Mo and it will be Mo.
My heart says Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey. I think he has a chance. I'm full of shit. It's Mo.
Like, it should be Bruce, it will be Mo.
Number 3.
15.9%. It's Mo.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Holy fucking shit.
This is like
Come on, Jimmy.
it's like a 6-pack challenge or something, where the world title and 5 challengers are in a match together, and Edge was the champion at the time, and he was eliminated first, and so you're guaranteed a new champion. You know, there's a bit of that
Kind
going
of
on.
feels like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice analogy.
Yeah.
Oh, me Mo.
No.
Number 2.
With 23.5%. Bruce Hart.
What?
Oh, I think the Gigolo do it. My boy.
This is even more intriguing.
This is fascinating.
Number one.
with 24.4%. Fuck the top. No. Just fuck it, Jimmy. Gigolo Jimmy don't rain.
Oh my goodness!
Well done, Steve. You made it.
Wow!
You
Yeah.
single-handedly.
Yeah!
That's going to be the right wager in the world.
Did it? How do I monetize
Jimmy! Man, he snuck in there like the repo man. Give us a wobble there.
Don't tease us, Jimmy.
I thought that he go. She would go that he has rest.
Oh, the others see their last. And he leaped in front of home. Oh, he
Fell apart. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize the syllables. E-ho-wa.
Oh, he
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
E-ho-wa. 'Cause he has no
Ah. One! Now it's time for your award, man event!
OSW quote of the year.
So now with the wrestler portion of the show, let's put the hot dog in high gear here for the main event, which is the OSW quote of the year.
Oh man, wow!
Last year's winner, Carolina's "Turn off the TV and don't fucking touch me."
B1.
The bird of B1, yeah. She was quite salty that she can't win this year, and I was like, "Say yourself, you can win again next year."
Just be funny. That's kind of what they're doing.
But she has her very own one-of-a-kind platinum golden nugget. Platinum nugget. Is that how it is in Portuguese?
I think so, yeah.
What do you think it is?
How many do I have? I have 6.
Okay. Math.
I got 3 for each of you. I won't. I'm not going to say, oh, I loved when I said this. I'm not going to do that. What I like to do every year is who won between the two of you. My favourites. I think it was you last year with I'd rather keep the 3. From Jay this year, I particularly enjoyed 3 words: vapor around Dior.
Like, what a big puff.
Yeah.
The vapor around the door.
The vapor.
Oh, that was pretty clever.
The next one for Jay, let's put a smile on her face when referring to her.
Oh yeah, she's got such a wide grin, like a big toothy grin.
Yeah, like the Mad Max.
Yeah, so it's like the Joker. Just put a smile on my face. Which is, for Helen Hart and Sweet Old Ladies.
Then I'm going to pick 2 for Steve, and then my favourite 2, one of each. Okay. Golden Nogger winning rough. Steve.
Great line.
Bulldog here. What's the problem, partner? Amazing.
What's the problem? You called me.
I do have people regularly tell me that that's one of their favourite points of the year.
I love how Chris animated that because he had the text in there kind of opening his mouth.
Nice.
My official quote of the year is Jay. Congratulations.
Like it.
Talking about erecting the cage.
Oh, the fluff the cage.
Yeah, and it was your delivery, so just spot on.
Because that's a reference to, we did it in like SummerSlam 1990 with Warrior and Rude. We were talking about fluffing the cage and erecting the cage.
Yeah. But it was the delivery, so deadpan.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know.
What will win?
A little low ceiling bubble.
And what will win, I think.
Oh, how do you like me? Oh, how do you like me? How do you like me?
I don't know what
Just like Steve, I'm not kind of hot on picking my own quotes. Like, I kind of leave that to other
I
people.
better change all mine.
My favourites, OC, on seeing HBK on the set of Marine 6. Jesus, Sean, you've seen better days.
Walmart for
Fucking
to
great.
his face. It's completely misread.
Yeah,
Your idol. Your favorite
it was
wrestler.
incredible. Absolutely incredible. I will remember that moment for as long as I live, Steve. I do have one from Jay here, is when we were talking about Duck RC songs, and Jay goes, "Have we ruined music? Merry Christmas!" fucking love that one.
Pretty sure I stole that from you. Thank you.
Jay on Bam Bam Bigelow losing at the Royal Rumble 1995. Good thing he's not main event in WrestleMania, lads. Steve talking about Mo. God, what's he now in 2022, 23? Yeah. And my two favorites that I think are going to be the top two voted. I don't know who's going to win. Jay, fuck the Tonka, eat a dick. So I have one from Steve on Matthew. Matthew's a nice guy. Just don't want him around all the time. Stop. I do have one from Matthew, which I think will be in the top three. Randy Orton's matches. They're all fart and nay poo.
Yeah, I get that quoted to me still.
I think that has a high chance. By the way, Carolina chose that one as her quote of the year. She's a woman of the people. She said it out loud after reading that one.
What's bad news?
And the one that I actually do think is going to win is OC. Where are these two like the sexy lady boys? This quote derailed a show for minutes. It was fucking magic. I think that's going to win.
Excellent. I just picked my favourite from each of us. Obviously, Sexy Lady Boys, which is brilliant. And also, is it like a deep kind of pop culture reference as well, a bit of Sexy Lady Boys? The one, Otis, he was like, if he's beefy, is he the type of beef that's marbled? Yeah, it's really clever. Yeah. Or anytime, because you love Jimmy Don't Ray, but you give so much shit.
I love how his gimmick is that he's ugly.
It's brilliant. Smooth from WrestleMania. Check in with all of the people of colours, and I just go, Minority Report.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Actually, Kim from Swindon, she said that, and I was like, oh, steal, man.
Number 10.
OC's any Oscar buzz. Saying it to the Marine 6 producer, too.
Number 9.
All farce and neighbor.
Whoa. Still got a quote in there.
He does have a second one in.
Yeah, Matthew, yeah.
Number 8.
One of mine, actually. AJ, a calf crusher, which to a vegan hurts even
Very good.
more.
Number 7.
Overseas, weren't these two like the sexy lady boys? Way too low.
Wow, I've been saying that for the whole time. That's going to be the runaway winner.
Number 6.
3.27%. Jay's Bo. No, I don't want him over. State of Islam.
So,
I want to get him over.
Okay.
I try my best to vary him, it's not working out.
Number 5.
Also 3.27% plus 2 votes. Jay's fuck Tatanka.
Whoa! These are the two I was sure of. And all fucking Nathan.
Yeah.
Ooh, here we go. Heavy hitters now.
Number 4.
3.55%. Matthew with, if she was a horse, she'd be shot by now.
Okay, top
It is a
3
good
of
line, though.
Matthew's out. Number 3.
And also 3.55%. 37 votes in the difference. Matthew is a nice guy, but I wouldn't want him around all the time.
At least I beat.
So is he
Number 2.
4.24%. Oh,
Wow.
one there.
I can't even think of it. Okay, this is it. Number 1.
And number 1 with 4.44%. Jesus, Sean, you've seen better days. I don't know.
Congratulations.
Did not see that though.
There you
I'm
go.
delighted.
That was like one of my favorites. Well, I thought you had like two better than it.
It was definitely my favourite of what I said in the last 2 years. But yeah, I didn't think top 10. So thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Congratulations.
Yeah, you wouldn't see this ever. There's a smile on his face.
Yeah, there's a certain angle of both sides of my mouth. And
What are you doing with those teeth? Why can't I see your teeth? Oh, well done, man.
yeah, that's great.
Congratulations.
Smash it,
Well
mate.
deserved.
But I think now I can relax now for. You know, when you win, then you're like, I don't need to be funny for a year. Am I eligible this year?
Oh,
Of course you are.
could you imagine if we took up
Yeah.
votes?
there you are. That's it.
Yeah.
For another year, or maybe two.
Or maybe two.
You never know.
Yeah, hopefully we can do one again next year. And let us know what new awards did you like as well. Maybe they'll come back, or maybe not.
Maybe it was a pittance.
I think every one of them. I keep every new award. I wouldn't keep one bar, obviously. Yeah.
Excellent. Gee, good to be back.
Great fun.
New show, new content, new frontier, open roads.
New content spent talking about the old content.
Yeah. Now, can you Twitch stream this?
Oh, I will.
Then I can react to your Twitch stream of it.
Do you want to talk about what we're going to review next?
Ooh, Stephen. So next on the list is film review, Olsey's choice, a roulette of sorts, anything that's what have you got cooking in that insane leaking sponge bag?
I had two ideas. One from the head, one from the heart. The head one is the Hobbit Part 1.
Oh,
wow. Oh, the Hobbits. Two eyes and God. Wait, no, that's not the Hobbit. Some kind of song doing dishes.
do you have it in 120 frames?
I have enough Cockney trolls.
And I have a extended version. Imagine me on OSW reviewing the longest version of something. So that's an option.
Okay.
And then the next one, you might guess it. Creep,
Oh, with
Mark Duplass.
yes,
It's a film I've been banging on.
yes,
for
you have.
years.
Yeah, it's one of your
On and on.
deep dark favorites.
Yeah.
Indie film budget on this one.
Yeah. People know it because it's on Netflix, and it's probably got a bit of a cult following.
Never heard anyone else but you talk about
I
it.
think that's the guy from the league.
So what we'll do is set up a poll, please, between those two. I think The Hobbit. My prediction is 90% is going to get the vote.
And the votes are in, and it's The Hobbit.
Hey!
Yeah, that's what we'll do. And the votes are in, and it's Creep.
What?
Didn't see that.
Seriously?
Yeah. But yeah, you can see there, holy shit. Yeah, the fans wants to be taken to Isengard.
Oh yeah. And if one person complains that we're doing a movie, not a wrestling review, we're never doing a wrestling review again.
Oh, I like this. I like this. OSM review. Yeah.
So the 7th Golden Noggers is on the books.
The button.
Out of sight.
Thank you to Ryan Robert for his new diddly Golden Nogger music. Very cool. And to Christopher Reload Last Save, who did the editing on this. To Nick Costa, who did the animated backgrounds, the kind of 90s Saved by the Bell thing.
Nice.
Pretty cool. To you, sir, for watching it, whatever, hour 4 of this review of this video.
Well, that was a great video, guys.
Congratulations.
I'll see you guys later. I love you guys. Make sure you guys are comment, subscribe, favorite, and everyone take a boo. Love you guys all to death. Peace.
And remember.